Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, Max Muncy drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 6-1. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 1-0. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 6-5. The Marlins totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Tigers bested the visiting Indians 4-1. The Astros swatted 4 home runs in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 10-3. The Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
So striding forward now, Justin Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Seager is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Duggar. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Line hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch.
Oh. 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Now a long throw home. And now to slap the tag on him, and he is toast.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit, and bury that inside. It leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Joc Pederson. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
2-1. All even now, 2-2. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Pence, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1-1. Pederson, the runner at third. Smith stands at second. No outs. Popped him up. Dubon over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Julio Urias, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled away. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And that's in there for strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Pulled toward right center field. Pederson on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Pederson is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Corey Seager. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. At the plate, Jock Peterson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Will Smith. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Fouled off. Comes set. The 0-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here. Dodgers leave them loaded. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
A base hit in his first trip.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Digging in, Julio Urias looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bounce towards the second baseman. On to first, and there were 2 down. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. At the plate, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Evan.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-0 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Count even now at 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now that's popped up. Seager has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The first baseman,
Standing in, Brandon Belt, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Hit out toward second. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. There's one. To Belt for the twin killing.
Up next to the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now, Steven Duggar. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Ball 1, well below the zone.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Yastrzemski into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Julio Urias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And a lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Ground ball right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Arlene Garcia takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, Corey Seager, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh. 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers do. Leading off the inning, Wilmer Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Peterson giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time up. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants. 7th inning ready to roll. Here's Mookie Betts. So far 2 for 3 in this one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because.
Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Too high. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses, ball 1. 4 runs, 10 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jondo Gustave takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. At the plate, Will Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Kike Hernandez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A ball and a strike now. The set and the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it. And the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. No hits to this point. Ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Wilmer Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wilmer Sanchez.
This is line to left. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Danny Jimenez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jimenez.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he gets ahead 0-1. Jimenez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Mookie Betts will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know.
And he will get there to make the running play, and Dylan Floro will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 51.
Into the box, Steven Duggar. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Hernandez is there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up is Max Muncy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Up next is Dodgers. The center fielder, Joc.
Here's Joc Pederson now. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw down to 3rd. Ready on 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. 1 run is scored. And the run will score all the way from first. It's an 8-2 game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? It's the string pulled up.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and that is off the wall.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Pence is there, and he puts it away. Ross Stripling will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 68.
Here comes the first pitch.
Stripling.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Longoria.
Popped him up. Turner is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Julio Urias takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please drive home safely.